Okay, guys, we've really got to move this morning. I'm way behind. Been doing some other stuff. Got quite a bit to tell you. First of all, video clip of Ben Habib talking about how he would stop dual citizenship, and he mentioned that he would be prepared to die for this country. Well done. Yeah, well done, Ben. Nice to hear. Let's get over and look at the clip at any rate. I waffle too much, as you know.
As I said in our speech, people are going to have to choose. If you want to be British, you're going to have to give up your Polish passport. You can't be, this is the problem. If you can pull a ripcord and get out of a country, you're not committed to it. Are you with me? I want people here who are committed to this country. This is the ship on which you were born and you will die, that kind of approach. Does that make sense?
Absolutely, I understand, and it's all about having the shared values and heritage.
Shared identity. You can't be part of a family if you've got one foot in another family.
So, on the other side, I have many, for example, Indian friends who have made this country their home.
I'm half Pakistani.
Yes, I know. So I thought that would be something that you might have a thought to share.
Listen,
so some of these Indians are not, they're not British citizens, but they have indefinite leave.
Yeah.
And many of them say to me, I will bleed for this country. I love this country, but I'm also Indian and I'm proud of my heritage. So what would you say to people like that?
I'm proud of my Pakistani heritage. I'm proud of my father's background, but I'm British. I will die for this country. I've got lots of Pakistani friends who love this country. I've got lots of Pakistani friends, originally Pakistani, who are now British. They love this country. But there's a whole load of people who've come in recently who don't. Yeah.
Like in the Bible, it says you can't serve two masters.
You can't serve two masters. Pick your master.
No, absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Ben.
Thank you.
It's been a pleasure.
Thank you, Vivian.
Thank you.
So, of course, you know me, I went over and checked out Urban Scoop. See just who they were. Got a pile of stuff on them, but that doesn't really matter. But let's just have a look at this little piece. So I searched, I just looked on their website. There appear to be lots of links to Israel. Yes, you're right to notice that Urban Scoop features a lot of content and links related to Israel. Here's what that looks like and what it suggests about the site focus. Israel-related content. Yeah, you can read that. Yeah, so they talk a lot about Israel. Fine. Remember, Tommy, you can't serve two masters. Ben said that. Okay, now we've got to jump over to X here, to Advance UK Wales. We're pleased to appoint Peter Prosser as Director of Wales and Edward Hill as Southwest Regional Director, strengthening grassroots organisation, restoring principled leadership across Wales. Across the UK, Wales matters, the Southwest. What did they say here? Okay, we got this. I tried to get some background information on the names mentioned, and I emailed Richard Thompson and asked him if he could provide me any background information on the names mentioned, but unfortunately they haven't replied to me yet. That may not be their fault. I mean, I did mail them at 7 o'clock and now everybody works 24/7. Okay, Advance UK appoints Director of Wales, Southwest Regional Director, appointment of Peter Prosser, wish you luck, Peter. Edward Hill as Regional Director, wish you luck. Commenting on his appointment, Peter Prosser said, Wales has a proud identity, a deep sense of community and enormous untapped potential. Advance UK understands that Wales matters, not as an afterthought, but as a vital part of our national story. I am committed to building a strong grassroots presence across the country and ensuring Welsh voices are central to shaping our future. Edward Hill, Regional Director, said, Southwest is full of hard-working, patriotic people who feel overlooked by the political establishment. Richard Thompson, National Director of Advance UK, added, our growth is not accidental, it is the result of people across the country recognising that politics must change. Wales is a proud country with a vital role within Advance UK in the Southwest. Advance UK continues to receive a high volume of inquiries from individuals. Well, I'm sure you can read that, guys, but what do I think? Yeah, good. We wish them luck. We're going to now talk about the previous leadership of Wales. Before I go, I wish Advance UK would spend some money getting their website done. Come on, guys. Anyhow, let's talk about Richard Taylor and the Reds. This made me laugh. Stand by. And the first thing we see is there, donate. Yeah, I'd rather eat broken glass. Foul-mouthed activist quits as Welsh leader of far-right party that considers Farage too left-wing. Yeah, and they're having a go at Richard Taylor. But this Martin Shipton, well, I could tell you a lot about him. I may or may not. Let's move on. A former teenage criminal, failed politician, resigned abruptly as leader of Wales. They tried to start it off as an hatchet job. Video with erotic artwork in the background. Yeah. They then repeat, word for word, Richard's resignation speech. Yeah. Where he resigned his positions, literally word for word. So it comes across as excellent. Any simple, ordinary person reading it would think, well, actually, this guy seems a nice man. Anyhow, then, after they'd done that, they talk about Richie and Rogue as a YouTube show espousing far-right politics that he co-hosts flirtatiously with his female co-presenter Rogue. Anyhow, and I get a mention, but not by name. January the 15th, Taylor was filmed by a supporter outside a pub in Brimau, asked how things were going for Advance UK in Wales. He said really well. And then they repeat, word for word, what Richard said. And of course, Richard came across very well in that short interview. Taylor did not rule out standing as an Advance candidate. Here's where they're dragging me in. Another supporter who identified himself as a former member of the British National Party. There I am with my hat on. Said that Richard may have resigned after being pulled up for posting a foul-mouthed video. Now, if you haven't seen the video where Richard Taylor speaks with passion about politicians in general, you should go watch it. It's on this channel somewhere. Anyhow, have a look at it because it was Richard at his best, and it is absolutely excellent. And if I was your ordinary guy who knew nothing about Advance UK and I listened to what Richard said here, I think, well, bugger it, I'm going to vote for them. They sound like my kind of people. Purple-haired, pearl-clutching bunch of wank-stains saying refugees will welcome you. I got a message for you. Well, they not fucking welcome you. That's why we've got the problems that we've got in this country. I like it. That's the kind of talk I like to hear. Then they talk about his Richard's past with regards to standing in elections. He's actually done quite well every time he's done it. And so he did very well in the elections that he stood, at least I think so. And then this Shipton guy says Advance UK has removed all references to Taylor from its website. Well, to be honest, there's nothing really on their website, is there? That's why I keep saying they've got to get someone on it to fix it, make it better, provide more information. And does not carry a story about his resignation as the party leader in Wales. Well, Ben Habib made a video about it where he praised Richard and wrote fulsomely, is that the word? Yeah, so it's not accurate there. Okay, guys, I'm sorry this is really rushed, but there's something else I need to do. I want to talk about the Reform Party, or should it be the Transform Party now? We've called them the Deform Party. I think they really know the Transform Party, aren't they? What are you? Oh, I'm a transformer. Transforming into Tory 2.0. Okay, guys, see you on the next one. You've been listening to Paul Morris, The Green Arrow, and that's a wrap.